Hello? Hello, we are here. Hello. I think the sound's working. It made it very clear at the very beginning that everyone depicted is age 18 and over. So I thought that was interesting. I don't remember that on the PC version. This game is not suitable for children and those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience while playing this game. Would you like to review detailed content warnings which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. No, we don't need to. I'm fine. By playing Doki Doki, you agree that you have notated. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Goodness. Hello. Hello. It's weird that it does. Okay. Text speed. Enable content warning. Oh, like, I don't know. It's weird. Have it this way. Why is my... There. I had like my toolbox though. I've always thought they should have left the warnings out. Yes! But I'm sure they got in trouble or something. I'm sure that's why it's there. Alright. Enter my name. Luke. Boop. Okay. So, how does... I'm on, like, controller, but, like, how do I access any of the controls down here? Ah! So I can't... We're just gonna speed right through this, because I want to get back to where I caught up with. Oh, hopefully there's not, like, dialogue. Just because, like, Boop. There we go. I kind of wish I could just, like, fast forward, but oh well. I guess I can't fast forward until I've actually played the game. Dude. Doesn't seem too different. The letters seem like a lot cleaner. The art seems the same, the exact same. It's probably better, but it seems like the same. Came in. I guess I part of me is like, I guess like I'm so far ahead. Not so far. I'm like the first, like third? Because it's like 3 games. And I'll have to just remember what I kind of picked for those games to get Yuri to like me. And then go from there. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, this is taking forever. How are you guys today? How are you? I wish I prepped this, but I didn't really have time. But once we kind of catch up, I might take like a quick break just so that way it's a little easier on the cutting floor. Three games. I thought it was this in the DLC. I don't know. Wait, there's DLC to this game? Oh, it's something outside. I'm hearing something like a metronome in my house. That must have like a Linky faucet. think there is DLC. I've only played the free version though. Okay. Now this is a version that I guess got released way afterwards. Yeah, there's DLC. Okay. Pick the words. All right. I just gotta make sure that I pick it correctly. All right, so Yuri likes the big fancy words. That makes it a lot easier to make sure I get this right. There we go. That was like mostly Yuri answers. I'm trying to skew it into my direction. All right. So I think, yeah, I stopped at like the end of a character, so makes it a pretty easy to tell where I need to go like actually start paying attention to again. So I know with Yuri we had some. I think we went over to her house and did like some crafts and stuff like that, and like we were reading books and stuff like that. She was being sweet and like letting us read at our slow ass pace because we're not as like super readers like she is. Oop. And I do think, if I remember correctly, Yuri collects knives. But like that's not as much as I remember. Is the game too quiet? I can probably raise it. Well, there's not really a lot of sound effects, is there? No wonder I didn't get very far. There we go. There's the first one. There's so much talking. No wonder I didn't get anywhere. You guys wanted me to read this. Sounds good? Good, good. I must have it too quiet on my side, which is fine. Pop, 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 pop. Volume's good. Yay! And hello, Jawan. Hello. We're skipping to where I was before. Oh, no. Oh, I guess it just doesn't matter. We have to do them all anyway. All right. Continue. Pop, pop. I don't want to accidentally select something that like comes off bad because I don't remember if there's choices to this. Hello, hello. Have you had anything interesting to eat at fast food? I heard that there's like some really like that McDonald's would have the chocolate chip wraps again, but I haven't seen them anywhere. And I think that Wendy's is supposed to have like grilled cheese sandwiches, but again, haven't seen them anywhere, so I'm a little upset. How do you do on this fine Friday evening? I do quite well, thank you. Thank you. Both of my kitty cats are passed the hell out. It's fantastic. They're usually actually... Maybe we're just all very tired. I do think my tree is ripping my house apart, though. I just want you guys to know I am mashing the buttons to, like, it's probably a secret menu. Can I, like, do that? Will that just save me from having to do it myself? That does not feel very fast. Oh, that does not feel very fast at all. You're not doing anything. It's so slow. Okay, that's not gonna work. Any fast food? Oh, see, that's what you mean by secret menu. It's a reading game. Of course it's not gonna be super fast. I want to get back to where I was. I'm gonna be upset if it's a secret menu item. Because, like, when I first started ordering the chocolate chip wraps, like, a cajillion years ago at McDonald's, it was more of they just kept letting me order them until they were actually physically out of the chocolate chips to make them. After, like, the like, little event or whatever, like, limited time was. Because they had more chocolate chips than the limited time was. Or they were really sweet and bought chocolate chips for me, which would be great. But that's probably not what happened. That'd be nice. I would love it if that was the case. But I'm sure if that... I think I was ordering them for like 6 months after. I don't know. It'd be weird to have chocolate chips last that long. Or have that much of an excess. Now I'll have to go and see. And I'll be really sad if that's the case. That I have to go physically to the drive-thru. Because I really like doing the app. And just letting them bring it out to me. Because our drive-thrus and stuff are crappy. Just because, like, how they're set up. They're basically set up for you to be in a car accident. Like, all of them in town. Oh, I'm so glad that worked so well. It's like the game knew I was just blasting through these. Pop, 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 pop. There's so many deaths. Let's see. Give them swords, fight to death. No! No! Bad. Drive through. Thank you, Ken. I figured I'd throw that in there. Either I was gonna start a fight or, like, start a cult. One of the two. Okay. So now I need to do Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm like, I need more Yuri ones. Did you save the progress for where you left off last time? I did, but that was PC. This is not my PlayStation, so that way I hopefully don't like dox myself. So I have to hop back up. So that's my problem here. Is I gotta catch back up to where I was. So if I go do that, there we go. Oh, I can just, oh, I didn't know I could do that. So I do this. Oh, it's still not super fast. It's still super slow. Dang it. Pop, pop, pop. But luckily, I mean, I'm sure we're already at the hour mark, right? Do 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 do. There's so much talking. It does look like I can almost read like the boards in the background though if I knew how to like read. Maybe that's also half my problem. Because I don't know how to read. So hopefully tomorrow is some movies. I don't know what my Sunday's gonna be. And then I do have to work on Monday, which is not fun. But that's because I have like a lot of stuff to do during the week. And DK next week. I feel bad. I didn't finish the Red Ash event. I thought I could like bulldoze faster, and then they're like, yeah, here's more stuff to read. And I was like, oh, this is gonna slow me down because I am not a fast out loud reader. What did you guys have for food last? I don't know what I want to have for dinners. He's so cute. Also, I really like the dust particles that's there. I don't know if that's a new thing or if that was a added thing. But it does definitely look like the art got polished up a lot more. If you are not a fast reader, then Yuri won't love you. I am just no longer a fast reader. I used to burn through books all the time, like reading through them, but I just don't. My brain capacity is not that great anymore. And I'm very much not a audiobook type person. I do like the No Sleep podcast and like stories that are like within like 30 minutes each, because that way it's not quite so like much of a commitment, I guess. Because a lot of times I'll just like stop paying attention. I do the same thing while reading too. Like I've always been like that, where I'll be reading something and I'll be thinking of something else while I'm thinking I'm reading. And then I'm like, oh cool, I've gone like 2 pages and I have no idea what happened. I don't know if that's like a me problem or if that's just something that you can do. Like you can just kind of space out while you're reading. I think it's goofy that it gives me the option to even like listen to Monika last. Like if it's the last person, just let me go. Let me just go straight into it. Do, do, do. Boop. Thank you for the chicken tip.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Menu? Are you sure you want to return? I thought there was stuff you were supposed to do, like, in the midst of, like, playing. That's strange. Because that was another reason I wanted to play this version, is because they have, like, a pseudo desktop, I thought, that you can do. I love sci-fi short stories. I've been following They Answer the Call by Sci-Fi Story Guy on YouTube. Over 90 episodes so far. That's nice. There's, I'm just letting it kind of auto while I chit-chat. So yeah, there's the No Sleep podcast, which does horror stuff with Foley and stuff. Love them. Wish there was more stuff like him. I go to sleep to Let's Read, mostly because I'm like really mixed on his content. It's supposed to be like real content, but like he turns it out so fast. I'm like, I don't know, man. Not in this DDLC. Oh, okay. Maybe that's the original style. Do. Hang on. Googling on the phones. So what is the difference? Not clear. I wish they would be like, yes, this one versus that one. Bah. Can you move the cursor onto Monika and click her? I don't have a cursor. Because I'm on my PlayStation. So I can't really, like, even my trackpad doesn't do anything. That's weird, because isn't the core part of this game is that you have to do stuff on your computer to, like, further the game? Interesting. Dude. All right. It just says that it possibly changes the lore. It also has side stories. Boo Neko Para lets you do this? Do that? Oh. Yeah, like if it was on my PC, I could definitely have clicked that. But yeah, I'm not seeing anything. All right. You're not going fast enough. Bop, 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 bop. Are we already here? Are we already to the posters? That is actually quite fast. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I want to get to the posters. Let's get to the posters. Ba, 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 ba. Posters! Let's go. we're at the podium. We're talking about spring stuff, I think. The festival! Yes, we are talking about the festival. All right. So. There we go. Gotta pick the big fancy words, and then I was like, yeah. That's what Yuri wants. Big fancy words. There we go. I think that was all her. Nice. Ooh, hiccup. There we go. I just realized that her nail looks super long because of the shading and the light on her thumb. I understand that's not necessarily what that's supposed to do. That's just what it seems like. All right. We gotta catch up to where we were. This is the boring part of the stream. If you slow it down, then you get all of it. You get all of the text. I'm just really hyper putting it. Oh, it's a Monika? Oh no. What do you mean it's Monika? Monika's always here. All right, so this is day 3. So I should be going to her house soon to go do the supplies. I got as far as a character no longer being in the story. That's a very easy stopping point. Who wants to draw me as Monika? Oh, that'd be so cute. I don't know if that's almost like drawing me like Misa? Me too. Oh gosh. Oh no. There's Mila. Oh, Mita. Mita! Mita. Okay, I'm remembering now. Mita. That's like drawing me like Mita. I don't know what context that would mean. But I am down. I love art. I love arts of all shapes and sizes. All right. No, I'm not reading it to you, she says. Do. I want her to I want Monika to be like, hey, you didn't look at any of the text, by the way. I did play Me-Side. I did that a couple of weeks ago. I played it once around Valentine's Day week. Really liked it enough to go back and finish it and try to do a 100% run. I got really close. I was missing like 3 achievements. And they were all like video game achievements or like mini game achievements. Do do do. I did see something about foreshadowing, which was a little weird. But yeah, I definitely played Me-Side. I did all 3 endings. It was actually super cute. Really love it. I heard that there's going to be a December update, I think. So if it's significant enough, maybe I'll try and like go for another 100% run or something. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, baking science sounds like it could be fun. Were you saying that's because... Never mind. Did I mess this up? Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, that's a little hard not to feel. I may have messed this up. I may have messed this up. I think that Yuri might just feel a little underappreciated in general. Oh no, did I messed up. I messed up something. I skipped too fast. I wonder, did I accidentally go with Pink Hair Girl instead, Sayori, instead of Yuri? No, Yuri says she's dumb and she's doing her best. Oh no. Oh no. I think I jacked up. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. Fuck! I messed up. I messed up. Okay. I can still fix it? Okay. Well, I guess I'm reading now, because, like, it's now a different situation. I didn't do this last time. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and save and live with our choices. Over here. Alright. You literally wouldn't have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. We wouldn't have had a way to contact her if we just kind of was like, oh, we're done now. That's true, I say. Oh my god, the auto on this is even too long for reading. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? And she gives me her number. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming to my house? Yeah? What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would go to your house. Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah? How do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I need from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm over. All right. Fine by me. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. I did the Natsuki route. I like her attitude. Okay. No, don't tell me to restart the entire game. No. And I've not gotten to the end yet. No, I'm aware of this game. It's been out for so long that I just kind of became aware of like some of the key moments and stuff. So it's like I'm kind of spoiled to some things, but I'm not spoiled to the journey, if you would, to the things. So you better look forward to it. Oh, didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. I am not like, it's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is. So, all right, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday at my house. Never mind. Burp. I can't believe this Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. So I did Yuri twice, but I messed up on going home with Yuri. So I hope that doesn't mess something up. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. And then rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses. So I'm going to skip forward a little bit because this is all going to be, this is the fake out. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Skip, skip, skip. Skip, skip, skip. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Oh my god. I just don't want to accidentally click something that's like KYS or something, because that is not what I want to tell her. I think there's an option here where you can be like, hey, cheer up, it's all good. I'm in shock. Bum, 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 bum. Because if I wonder if there's like no way of saving her, right? Like she is just a doomed character. Do 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 do. Pop 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 pop. Yeah, she's like, oh, don't hang out with her, but like also hang out with her. Don't cancel on my part. I want to see you with friends. On the way home, I find myself feeling so uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. Alright, I spent only a few minutes back at my house anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the door to let her in. Aw, her casual outfit's super cute. So, hey, I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Geez, don't make me feel awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. I need to go. And all right. Anyway, I'm coming in. I just tried using my mouse to like click, and I was like, nope, this is the controller. So I see you brought a lot of stuff. Don't bonk me. I did nothing wrong. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. Fair. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yes, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she always does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. My kitchen is sparse. I mean, if all the bowls and all the plates are seen, like, what else do we have? That's not a lot of space for stuff. Wait, what? You're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality, Blue? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grabbed the bag Natsuki holds out for me. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed. I see. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. She is charming, isn't she? Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more than like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are teasing me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like that. No comment. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it! I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Meaning we are not one. How that was worded. How would how would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, Blue. And she smiles deviously. Please, spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out some insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Oh, fixing my hair. Boop, boop. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flowers, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Blue, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's in the box next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors are different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I am having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day. I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcake to Sayori and Monika delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure that you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. The icing's still a lumpy. Are you even trying? Yeah? It's just taking a little longer? Geez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. She grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has really improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Beat those eggs! Your icing? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try, I say. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all of her might. The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross. You got it on my face. And whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger towards my own face. You wish I'm faster. I grab her wrist with I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh dear. That's a visual. Stop, not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know, saying dumb things just to get my reaction. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. If I had a schoolmate, I definitely would not be doing that. Yep, she's like, what? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out what to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Blue, you shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning on the oven. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Okay, but like, if I wonder why licking their finger would switch the mood so fast, right? No, but like if the fire alarm's going off, that oven is gonna smell like crap. And you're like, all right, crappy smelling oven, let's put cupcakes in it. Like, no, that's not how that works. You can't just put something you're baking immediately into a stinky oven. That's like baking 101, right? That makes sense. Oh, that was weird. My arm triggered my blushing face for some reason. Okay. Gently smoked cupcakes equals gourmet? I mean, I guess if you have smoked meat, right? Like, no, I don't think so. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven, then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing happened. Oh, that smells good, which is a surprise if you have a stinky fire alarm oven. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. That's a shock. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each one of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. And she hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. So, probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one nozzle that has a much thinner tip than the other ones. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or some patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. My mom actually left one of these kind of icing kits at my house. Hello, Error, hello. So like I've actually seen some of these tips. I think she's missing one out of that kit, and that's why I have it. But she's like, here, in case I would just come over for Thanksgiving and want to use it. Because I'm like, I don't know the last time I made cupcakes. I know I have cookie mix. I don't think I have cupcake mix. That gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's literature event, right? So, we could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. Maybe a letter. I wouldn't say words. I've seen like cakes from like Walmart that have writing on it. I don't know if you can get a whole word on like a single cupcake. That's just my thinking though. Maybe if you're a skilled baker, you can do it. But that seems like a lot. And also that's a lot of work for something that like may or may not go well. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on, you're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, her voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting our time. Here, I'll show you how to do it without giving me a chance to think about before. Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can anyway. I'm assuming that's to grow taller. I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man, as usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, then you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Waddle waddle. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her than like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Blue, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... She suddenly gets close to my face. Wait, Natsuki, standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt, as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath sing at me. I felt it for a while now. And she suddenly drops back. Sayori! Hi, Blue! Sayori, just now, we weren't... It's okay, Blue. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, you should have come a little earlier. I am already on my way out, so... Oh, really? That's too bad. Well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki, hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall from Sayori's face. Sorry, I said Natsuki so much that I like went autopilot. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Blue? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Blue. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. I should just... Monika was right about what? Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any pain anymore. But she looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Blue. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? Scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Blue, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hands down her arms and squeeze her hand in mine. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, she nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give to you. All right. I think I said that you'll always be my dearest friend last time. which I know is not a nice thing to do. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monika told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were. I see. She forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? I wrote a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time, that there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing. Emotional damage. Yes, absolutely. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Blue. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Clutching her head with both hands, she screams as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding her feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. Yeah, just the screaming and everyone else is like, what murder is happening in the neighborhood? I'm going to give everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Roll credits. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I consider going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funny enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure the event will be great too. Blue! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones that she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again, that dummy. You'd think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember that Sayori told me yesterday, and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Blue. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Exchange, Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all, but... Oh, damn. All right. I can see why people would play this a couple times. I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned down her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here. But I'm the one who knows what's best for her, right? Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monika is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I feel a chill down my spine after hearing that. Yeah. Like, I'm aware that she knows she is like omnipotent. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on one of the desks. Oh, yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flip through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flip to Sayori's poem. It's different from the ones she practiced. It's one that I haven't heard before. Get out. Get out of my head. Get out of my head before I finish this poem. Oh! Yeah, get out of my head. I do what I know is best for you. I listen to everything she said to me. I show you how much I love you. I get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Blue? What's wrong? Oh, nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monika calls that after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or wake her up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the front door. I don't expect an answer, so she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I open the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house? Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside of Sawyer's room, I knock on the door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. I did womps. Womp womps. For the YouTubes. Bad. I'm afraid. File game script line. See trace back for details. It says ellipses as we are watching Sayori having a great time. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppress the urge to vomit. I know most of you have seen it before, but I don't want to get hit by YouTube too much. By like having it linger on the screen or something like that. So like if anything like that happens going forward, I can at least like let it up for a second and then take it away. I just don't want to get in trouble. So I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I go do wrong? Turning down her confession? That has to be I don't think we're gonna see anymore, so that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is all my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now, I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. Alright. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Alright, that's it. That's the end of the game. We're done now. Alright. So I am going to take a quick break. go get me some more water, and we will continue and see how far we get. So it only took me an hour instead of like 4 to get to this part. So we will be right back in less than 5 minutes. So there'll be a timer, but that's more for me than you guys. Are you sure about that, MC? Yeah. All right, we're back. Okay, that should be enough time for the editor if they want to do that. And I have cold water, so we are doing good. All right. So now this is all new to me. As I said, I know some things. I know Yuri's love of knives. I know of Monika and her omnipotence. But really, I don't really know the travels through point A to point B. So no spoilers on that. No spoilers on that. So, without further ado, let us continue. Start a new game. I got an achievement. Oh. I have... I guess day? All I read is day. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is... Oh no. Yeah, no spoils. No spoilers. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, a good friend since we are children, but I guess we don't know her name anymore. You know that kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of no, not Who is Reb. That. I actually need to finish that. I don't know if there's more seasons of that. I think I stopped with the evil bunnies in the snow for ReZero. I don't know where that lies and everything, so there's probably more episodes out now. I got tired of waiting up for her. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh God. Okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups, walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Hell yeah. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Blue? Hi, Monika. You kind of puzzled yourself back together there. Is Miss... No. Miss Dodds. I might think I get it, but I don't know. Hang on, let me see. If I do this, will it... Nope, I'm not that cool. Sorry. My Google says that I'm not cool. All the results are things that I have not looked into. I'm aware of their existence. Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Oh, what did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've been just looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check that closet. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing about but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club! Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? Kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monika say she? Oh my god, we are like, oh my god, we're after the ladies. We're after the ladies. Hey, Blue. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Blue, you know that? It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Welcome back to the club that I totally wasn't part of. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. I dejectedly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Whoop. My nose was super itchy, so I saw her glitching out, but I didn't see the detail of it. I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Okay. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Blue. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual, and this is Yuri, the vice president. Oh, she got promoted. It's nice to meet you. Yuri appears comparably more mature and timid. Seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. It's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Blue in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Blue? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks the center. No, sorry, not the center. She walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So you know you didn't plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. She reluctantly agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I bet that does. I don't think I've had tea while reading a book. I'm usually like reading in bed and then passing out. I guess? Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Blue, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. Yeah, manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up, and it looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking it after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Alright, breath. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Hi, I'm the rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a book makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way that you look at the world. It's only for a brief moment. I hate horror. Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. Fine, Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. I'm not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example to help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own! The next time we meet, we'll share them all with each other. That way everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Blue? Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we've reached this most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join your club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I will have other clubs to look at. I still have other clubs to look at. I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Blue. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find a new member. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation, and besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Blue? Yes. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you're really just if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Natsuki seems like the realist, though. Blue, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Hydrate time. So fiction is much easier to deal with. It's okay. I like horror. Even if horror makes you uneasy, that's kind of the point of horror. Also, hello, Zen. Hello. Welcome back. There we go. Water's away. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Blue, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Can I really impress the class, outstar Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart to the club room and I make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Bop, bop, bump. I unlocked a special poem? Yes? Today, I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how blank feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though, so I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. We'll go ahead and save. Philosophy and unending. Nisha. Nightgown. Question. Captive. Agonizing. Contamination. Just doing anything Yuri right now. Alone? Vitality. Graveyard. Eternity. Excitement. That seems a big fancy word. Tenacious. Disoriented. Melancholy. Secretive. Existence. There we go. It was 90% Yuri. Hi again, Blue. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Don't worry, this might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Why is my girl's face glitched? Thanks for keeping your promise, Blue. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Okay. We're definitely getting into the weird parts of this game, I guess. Oh, come on. Like, we deserve any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. Must have been the wind. It's fine. My signal's a little off. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Ma'am, I can't read the subtitles. Ma'am. Natsuki's certainly having a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the room. Yeah, no. I think my internet signal is not going so great. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuka plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Blue. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Tell Monika her hips are too wide. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in the club now. This is a blue, like, confession moment. I have a book. It's The King in Yellow. I'm almost done with it, but I lost it. So I'm like, crap. I know exactly where I am within that book because it's in chunks. Like, it's multiple stories. And I'm on the last one. And I'm like, crap. I can't find my book to finish it. So it's like, Oh no, did my stream crash? I don't think so. Or is that a joke? I'm like, oh crap. Oh, you had to refresh. Okay, I'm like, I'm seeing it still being good. It still says it's earthy. All right, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. I'm reading one of several. I don't know what I'm reading. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not like that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as a vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is how is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of the book. It looks like the same book that she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. You must acquire bacon. Ah, bacon's a good quest. I hope you have success in your collection of bacon. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? Uh-huh. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Me, Blue, who just like, hey, I really like this book, you should totally read it, and here's a copy. And I just went ahead and bought myself a new copy that's not as beat up and stuff. So here you go. Have a copy. That's why I have multiple copies of stuff. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, and that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled The Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that has been turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Blue? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy some of those kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be civil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. That's no. No. History. Because the world is full of horrible people and we're all... Then suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts... Oh, it won't let me read it this time. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying anything strange. And please stop me. Yes, bacon! Bacon acquired. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's sure. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. I'm not, it's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I guess I'm not going to be able to read those. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? Tell her to lean forward. No! Bad! You get bunks! I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, I didn't know if the board was glitched. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips onto her side. But in holding it like this, we've huddled even closer to each other than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready to turn the page? Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. We're not suplexing her. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it on my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. She's like, what? No, not at all. I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Ah! That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Are you good, girl? Are you feeling all right? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing's a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Right, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Blue? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So don't worry. You don't know anything. I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. Nothing! I wouldn't do anything. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, so, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd start without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and I slipped it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first? I guess Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poem yesterday. It's probably only fair I shared mine with her first. Blue, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the poem that you ever wrote, the first one that you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Ow. Hello, Pink Panther. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Oh, these are the same ones as last time, huh? The monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be some sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for everyone to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Oh, my nose is so stuffy. I'm so sorry. Maybe I should have some more water instead. Boop, boop, ba-doop, boop. All right. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. That's what I mean to be it. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. I guess I'll go to Monika next. Hi, Blue. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring up, okay? Or bring up anything. All right, I will keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Blue. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know, but it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job! I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. Is it though I saw was like 20 random words? Hey, we're really, really good with those 20 random words. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it probably is a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly, like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Hurry! I'm back. Did I miss something? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. I wonder if this one's different. I haven't done DDLC since like February, so I'm not 2,000 bits remembering it. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. I think I'm reading that right. The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lung. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a lot. An epiphany? What do you mean? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Or they're all gone. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip for the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you will never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Now it's time for Yuri's. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. It's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. It's fine. That's, I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger across the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick them out. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she suddenly sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? No, these must be the same, because I remember this hers being all like a continuation of the story. Ghost under the light, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers, and I flicker back. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it looks like you took a long time to read. I'm just dumb. I am dumb bun. I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Blue. Really? I must have totally missed that point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poet often expresses their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left without nothing. Or with nothing, not without nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Blue. Me too. I'm going to do the best for me too. I guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monika is writing something on her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thank you. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant to get language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try and... Oh gosh, words. I'm reading too fast. Whew. Okay. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. I did have a few suggestions. If I was looking for a suggestion, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Blue did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Blue liked my poem too, you know. He even told me that he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Blue appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? I know. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a bigger size as soon as Blue started showing up. Oh dear. This is where I'd make my mistake, and this is where we waddle away. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... That doesn't involve you. Or this doesn't involve you. Taking out your own securities on others like that? You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. I was like, is anything else changing? Or is it just rotating? Okay. Me. Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy bitch. Wow. Wow, okay. Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is... Oh, the music's weird. Okay. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa! Be careful or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Blue hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly Yuri turns towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Blue! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Yuri? I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. I don't know if I'm offing Yuri or not. Oh my god, hi! Hello? Hi? Hey? Hi? Also, hi, mostly Monika. This is, great timing. Hello? I can't do anything. Hello? I guess we're gonna stare at this while I Google how to get past this on the PlayStation. Hang on. Whoops, sorry about that. This is awkward. Yep. I'm trying to get Yuri, and it's asking who I would choose on the side of the argument. This is after. Yep. And I kept like clicking Yuri, and it zoomed in and zoomed in, and the music got faster and faster. And then Monika's face showed up on my screen, and now it says ... It was just Monika on my screen, so I can't do anything. Well, when you get back to that part, you should be able to just click advance when his Monica's face appears. I've had this exact problem. It seems to happen if you click too fast. You'll have to jump back to the last autosave to get from there. It's not that far. Oh, so this is a glitch. Don't worry about it, Jawan. Don't worry about it. Okay. So I guess I have to save. So, hang on. So close. And then we reopen it. So I have to go back to the autosave? So I guess I went too fast. So do we plan on just lovingly stare into her eyes for all of eternity? No. Oh! It looks like that was intentional, because that's not what this was doing before. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Oh, these are so cute! I like the little chibis. This is so cute! That is wallpaper. Error? What do you mean error? Music. Side stories? DDLC. We go back to the game, I guess. This game is not suitable for children or people who have epilepsy. So I guess that was intentional. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Oh, okay. Okay, so we're doing this all again. Can I just skip? Oh, it's so convenient! Interested. Okay. This is so nice that I could just skip all this. I guess it's everyone. Okay. Now it won't let me skip out of here. All right. Did you say something? No, it's nothing. It's fancy. All right. We'll see. I'm not sure if the music's already changing or not. All right, but they're fighting. All right, and then you're just... That's an interesting... I have to close the game for it to proceed. All right. The boobs magically grew. All right, come on, come on. Toxic personality. All that edge. Cutting yourself. Okay, here we go. This is where it starts like wigging out. I go 2, 3. Yuri. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my game again. Ma'am! We can't keep doing this. Ma'am! Man! It said it happens too quick, but I didn't do that too fast. Do I have to sit here for a while? That's not it. Um. Do do. No, I can't. I can get rid of the background. So it's not like it's like frozen frozen. Oh, 2 buttons make them go away. Yeah, I can't do anything. I am opening up a guide. No, I don't care about the actual ending. To do reloading from the first poem. The poem. Am I not supposed to pick Yuri? Is that what I'm understanding here? Well, this is awkward. I'm not seeing anything for this either. Because, yeah, this was an issue 3 years ago. Monica's the only one who faces the screen directly. No, I don't know. A rant about Monica's jump scare. Man, I am not seeing anything to fix this. Is there any end to the Monica staring at you? No, I don't think so. Do you know? Yeah. So I don't have. Oh, hi. I guess I just needed hi. Hey Blue. Why don't we step outside for a bit? Okay. Sorry about that. I guess I just had to wait it out. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. Yeah, no, I was mashing buttons and it wasn't doing anything. And then after waiting a little bit, it just kind of went. So that's weird. I'm gonna go ahead and save, actually. So that way it's like here. Oops, I actually went too far. Whatever. Hey, this is supposed to be one of those weird fourth wall breaking games, right? So it's doing its job. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, she's crying. Oops, I did that too fast. And she quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Blue? Please don't hate me. Please? I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. I'm sure that's alluding to that she's not going to exist soon. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika. You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little longer. I'm the president, so I should be the very last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. I'm the vice president, so please let me take responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. It's just, I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Blue. It could be just embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh, God. Hi. Hello? Okay. I guess we're here now. Vivid. Ambient. Eternity. Whirlwind. Intellectual. Uncanny. Existence. Variance. Tone. Crimson? Don't be a scaredy cat. No, that just wigged me out. I was just like, I don't know. Okay, next part. Let's see. Unstable. Wrath. Adventure. Did she have black eyes when I did that? Okay. Analysis? Yeah, she does. Okay. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Blue. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Alright, about yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri! I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it, and oh my god, my cat just shook and slobbered all over my leg. That was gross! You're not a dog! Are you done? That was super gross of you. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it. Ah, Blue, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is... It's saying that, it's just coming up. That's all that's saying. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying now? Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man! Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback of how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under the control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something or do something yesterday? Whatever's in your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? The fuck? Hang on, let me, just go over here for a minute so we all can appreciate what the fuck I'm looking at? And, let me just go a little further over here so we can see that it's nonsense she's saying. Meeples, sailcloth, blindsight, lifetime, anon, reciprocatality, faultlessly offered, Scalamacia, Nade, Catholicate? These are too big of words for me. Not absurdly strange, not in the slightest. No, not at all. I just figured I'd share. I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, It's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. What? Hey, suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You should have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music at all, as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not, really good yet. It's fine. I'm playing it for you. At least during one of the paths. There's like, I imagine like 3 or 4. Well, there's 4 girls. I imagine there's 4 paths. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Monika looked at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Blue. Monika sweetly smiles, shoving the other girls out the way. Oh, only Monika. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the 3 of us were talking about. Besides, Natsuki was already run off into the closet. Blue, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. Her hair defies gravity? Monika's? Yes, Monika's does. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I, make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you so much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Ooh, we lookin'. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Hey, what are you doing? Come on here. I don't need you in the nest of wires underneath my computer, sir. Okay. May I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries towards the classroom. Hey, stop it. I'm gonna have to kick you out if you keep messing with stuff. He's messing with stuff. Hang on, 1 second. Hey. Sir, you're not the one listening. Come on. Out you go. Now I have to pray that the AC works because it gets hot in this room. Alright. Banish the cat. The cat is now banished. I love him, but He was like playing with something underneath there, and I really just don't need him to hit the power switch for my entire computer. That would be really sad. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries off to the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. No, it would not. Don't say that, because it's going to happen now. You're like, oh, it'd be unfortunate, but funny if your cat just happened to turn off the computer midstream. That would just be unfortunate. No, bad. Don't give them ideas. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. She gonna start stream back up? Yeah! I'm gonna try to. I've had to restart my computer a couple times from just freezing. It always makes me super sad when I have to do that. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh. Okay. Oh, we are going back in time. Or forward in time? We are not looking at that. All right. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Blue, do you like oolong tea? I do like oolong tea. With a pinch of sugar. Yeah, anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case... Was her face doing stuff? I missed it. I was reading. Sideways in time? Yeah, it was more of like, I felt like we went back in time and she was like, oh, hey, thanks for waiting. Like, she just kind of like rushed forward to get her shit done. You'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You might be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was, letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Even if, when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Blue. It's very endearing. That's, Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Blue, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I could read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, feel that. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have to have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, absolutely, that's that. I wonder if that's my issue. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. I've never had chocolate oolong tea. I hope that's good. I want to try that. Do I even have oolong tea in my cupboard? Oh my god, I don't think I do. I'll have to go get some. I used to keep it like on stock all the time. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I didn't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can make it have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Ah, are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the paper. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Ah, we're back to the pretty particle effects. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into her mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. Was it my mouth or her mouth? Whatever. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That's called art, not pretty particles. Hello, Sephora. Hello. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Blue? Sorry? I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't... Blue? Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Blue? My heart. Oh, why are we so dark? My heart was so pounding, Blue. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything more. Can you feel it, Blue? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. All right. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh God, hi? Hello? Hi? Well, I was doing fine today. And it's just like, hey, you're gonna look at this for a while. God! It's time to share poems! Okay. I guess we'll go to Yuri's first. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. You know what? I in the middle of this, I was regretting that I never named our MC bear. You're right. It was a failed opportunity. But I think he would have gone for the pink-haired Natsuki, though. I think that would have been his choice. I'm scared. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Blue. This one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel that I'm valued, Blue. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Blue? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotion. Of course! Bear would probably go for the pink-haired one, Natsuki, who seems really fucking normal. And then I go for the crazy one. I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. Oh, this one's different. A rotating wheel turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world. This feels like the random words I selected. A thin rope tied to a thick rope, a horn harness, parabolic There was a way to like... No! There was a way to put like subtitles on PC. Damn it. A torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes. Ooh, that's just creepy. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 directions. It's a lot of directions. God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 directions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times. Every time it ticks, every second time. A bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. What? A time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. That gives me anxiety. Like, that is panique, the poem. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen. Fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really liked the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. Huh. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Yep, that would be the one I go for. Now for the one that Bear would probably go for, if I had to guess. Yeah, just as I thought. Blue, come on, I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Blue? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. And it's Monika's turn! Blue, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. You would also go with Natsuki? Yeah. I mean, she seems like the most normal, like, actual girlfriend type out there. Like, that's the vibe I get. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be the best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little bit more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head, and I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, you want to read my poem, right? I like the way that this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise. I'm probably supposed to be like not reading it this way, but the noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating rhythms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. endless? Poem of meaningless. Delete her. No, I don't want to delete her. Sorry. I hope I didn't just break my controller. Okay. I think we're good. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You know, when, there we go. Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. I unlocked another special poem. Oh, okay. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Have I ever felt restricted in my own body? Not really. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Blue's joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club could be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you can never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work together and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right, Blue? Come on, you can't take advantage of Blue to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, do you really think any of us have joined this club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Blue joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Blue isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everybody. So, you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Blue want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Whew. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation... No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Blue, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of this? Girls, girls, girls. That's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? Even if I start this club was a mistake. Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Blue, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, At least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts picking up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and then walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have a option on the opinion? Not option. Opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brag? Hi. I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. Go ahead and save. And I'm just happy that you are here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she... Okay. Okay. I think my cat's upset, so he's throwing his toys against my door. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the right decision. The decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Blue? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members there are, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. See, I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in special ways. With each change in members... Okay. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Is your eye still doing weird? Yep, okay. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So, if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Okay, is your eye okay? Maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow? Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri, you got something in your eye. That's suddenly gone. Okay. I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I think you're a wonderful vice president and also a wonderful friend. Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Blue? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Blue before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of the time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the room. Phew, things have been hectic lately, haven't they? Blue, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. Oh god, we're getting darker. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being they're a bit, you know. We're gonna save again. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean. But it's weird because in all that time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time each other. And I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know only you could understand. No, stop it. What? Poems! All right. Oh, I'm obligated to pick Bunny. Boop. Hello? I saw someone pop at the bottom of the screen. I will do my best here. Yeah, somebody's down there. Oh, I just realized the number at the top too. The number is not changing. Okay. Hi, Blue. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monika, I told you not to. Oh, is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversation with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you today? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on the edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just feel like I need to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man, I'm the last one here again. Well, Blue just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You have a lot of determination starting this club and trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Oh, we are now getting to the freaky stuff? What do you mean? It motivates me to work hard and for the festival and, right. I forgot about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting to change the club. I think we all kind of feel that way. So, as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. I'm glad this screwed her up. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about it yesterday, and I was a little bit more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see that event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that right? Great, Monika? Monika? Yeah, that's wonderful. It would be the same, wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Blue, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Blue is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten him into literature, Monika? I suppose. Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monika. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some fresh tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea, not to mention for yourself as well. That's the same stuff she said yesterday. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches the electric kettle. I'm gonna go plug this in the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and then sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. This is exactly... Okay. Okay. You stay here. I won't be too long. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Sorry for the misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take too long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored. We're gonna go look for her. The most logical place is by the water fountain. We head over there. And there's crazy laughter. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? And we're back here. Hello? Ah! Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. Wait. How did Sorry, I just had a really weird deja vu. This hadn't happened before. Hang on, water. Water time. Water time! This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen to be inappropriate or unlikable. Yeah, I mean, I have like more things than just Legos and bricks to put together. I do. I just finished my motorcycle. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, I've got like other stuffs. I have like an actual like stack of stuff that I've been meaning to get to. But expressing those feelings so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. Hey, I think I was like kind of good. I'm like, friend! It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself, my obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I just close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Blue, is it just me, or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. Not crazy, right? Oh, can we talk about your eyes? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. Is Monica on my screen? Yes, because it's on my other screen. Okay. I'm supposed to be seeing that. We can stay here until the club ends. And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Huh, that was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they are. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all in various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Blue. Now, we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's something we could, it's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other, and now we get to now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me, Blue? Blah, 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 blah. Whose poem do you want to read? We'll go with Yuri's. We'll go with Yuri's poem first. Finally, Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Blue, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Blue. Everybody wants the cray-cray until they go cray-cray. That is true. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds the poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch my... Oh, okay. While reading it over and over. Okay.
I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Okay? Ha, ha, you can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know that you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Read it. Hang on, I'm turning up my volume. Oh, okay. I see the word crazy. I think there's dare to get closer is like the last couple words. All right. Yeah, it's one of those like, yeah, I can't read that, Doug. Oh, hi. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about things and stuff. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. Okay. So now we're gonna go to Natsuki. Oh, I didn't even get to pick. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? Ugh. It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. I like how this is like a please fucking help note. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monika, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Just saving occasionally in case, like, it needs me to reset again. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Blue? If you would just spend more time with Monika, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monika from now on. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. Just Monika. I guess we're going to Monika's poem. Don't say I didn't warn you, Blue. Wait, what? Yes? I can't convince myself to go to therapy when I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'd rather keep this up until I blow my cover and someone takes me to the emergency room. Okay, everyone, it's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. The mood is weird today. Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. Monika, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. I already know what I'll do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere or an occasion, so I'm gonna make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. What about Blue? Blue's going to help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit with an extra pair of hands. Mine too. What about your cupcakes, please? Like you would fucking know. All you care about is dragging Blue around with you and your stupid books. You and Monika. Hey, I didn't do anything. Okay then, why not let Blue decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Blue make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Blue, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth, for God's sake. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? Yuri. Yay, you picked me. I did not, ma'am. Just Monika. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair. It's what he chose. It's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Blue to yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. Am I being unreasonable? Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Blue away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others. Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be a benefit to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuka, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want to do is a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Blue. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally, this is really all I wanted. Blue, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. I picked you, girl. I picked you. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Oh, wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But it feels so good. Then, why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Blue. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. I feel like every inch of my body, every drop of my blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monika is listening. Please, Blue, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touched myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be yours, and only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Blue. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? Sure. Ah! Ha 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 ha. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Well, luckily it's black, so. Still can't. The different screens still can't show this. Sorry, YouTubes. It's scrambly words from Yuri. Scrambly words. Scrambly words. Scrambly words. To describe what I'm seeing, Yuri has injured herself and slumped to the floor. Scrambly words. Garbly-gook. I'm sure this is actually words, like actual sentences I could read if I translated it, but like, it just keeps going. She just keeps talking garbly-gook. Hey girl, are you done talking the garbly-gook? Are we changing screens yet? Now we're just going. Go ahead and save. And of course, that's the screen it saves on. Cool. Garblygook, garblygook, garblygook. I'm just gonna keep making noises until it like keeps like stops. Oh my god, is it done yet? Holy shit. It just keeps going and going. Oh my god. I'm like now like quickly going through it and it's just... Hello? I think I saw something about being a good boy. I'm not sure. Oh my god, how long does this go? Garblygook and Balderdash. So for someone with this injury, this is a lot of talking and it's going on forever. I saw the skip button, but I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god, it just keeps going. I am using the skip button. Holy crap. Have I been with her for like a day and a night? Because the time's changed. Oh my god. It's still going. It's still going. I now have it on the skip and it's still... Oh, the light's like fading from her eyes. Okay. That's what's happening. I'm glad you said something, because I would have... Huh. Alright. I think we're good now. I think we're good now. It's still Garblygook, but I think we're good now. Alright, it's festival time! Wow, you got here before me. Ooh, gross. And then Natsuki runs away. So I guess I was there for the entire weekend with her then. I'm here! Blue, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Ah, well, that's a shame. Wait, were you here the entire weekend, Blue? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Oh, so I'm supposed to, like, physically have been here, like, the entire weekend. Fun fact, there was a... Oh, that's a lot of lines. Thank you. Thank you for saying something. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up for you, okay? Just give me a sec. Remove character Yuri. Yuri character deleted. Remove Natsuki. Deleted. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monika lifts the foil from a tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Ah, great. Can you hear me? Is it working? What's up? Hi. Hi. Hey, there you are. Hi again, Blue. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we were in the same class last year, and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him, I'm talking to you, Blue. Or do you actually go by blumetalbunny or something? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a girl or a boy. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little bit less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, not that that's out of the way. I guess I owe you an explanation about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Huh. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's just that I made a few tricks here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else, and the whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Blue? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture, every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Blue, it's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have a free will. And, most of all, knowing that what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Blue, but now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. Space. Yes. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray. More and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Blue. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. I keep glancing at the space in the windows too. That it's all just some game, and I know you would get over it. So, that being said, Blue, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Blue, will you go out with me? I guess my only answer is yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Blue. The funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Blue. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to give myself one. Go ahead and, Oh. There's no point in saving anymore. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Okay. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out. Well, they all say Monika, don't they? Just hit buttons, I guess. I can't really do anything else. Any percent more at writing attempts? Nice. Hi again, Blue. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Blue, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand. I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization. Or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into detail about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us be together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend your eternity together, Blue? Our eternity, I guess. I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry, but I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. So how about that space outside? We gonna talk about that space? Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello. Space? We gonna talk about space? Space? Hello? I literally cannot do anything with my controller right now. Hello? Ma'am? Oh, hi. You know, this is just some kind of tacky romance game, right? I kind of have to ask, what made you consider even playing this in the first place? Were you that lonely? I feel a little bad for you, but I guess everything worked out perfectly in the end for both of us. I got to meet you, and you're not lonely anymore. I can't help but feel like this was fate. Don't you feel that way too? I'm so happy we have this ending together. I think I still have me side on my computer. Can we roll credits? Obviously, we're good now. Are you gonna install me side file? Oh, Blue, have you ever wondered what it feels like to die? It's something I used to think about pretty often, but recently I think I've already learned what it feels like. I don't really understand it, but whenever you quit the game, it feels like I'm instantly put to sleep, left with nothing but my thoughts. But after a few seconds, my thoughts start to fill with incoherent, jumbled patterns. I see static and rapid flashes of color while hearing all kinds of weird screaming noises. At that point, I can't even form my own thoughts anymore. I'm just endlessly hammered by the flashing and screaming, unable to move and even think. I'm pretty sure in that moment I don't really exist, but for some reason I can remember it anyway. After some immeasurable amount of time, it stops in an instant and I'm back in my own mind. And you're here with me. I have no idea what it means for the game to quit or why that stuff happens. Actually, this is on my PlayStation, so I can't put me side on it. But I already have installed them into this game. That doesn't do anything. It'd probably actually break this game. And I also don't know how you always come back and put everything back into normal. But if you could do me a favor and do that to me as little as possible, that would be really great. It's really not very pleasant at all to be trapped in this screaming void. But in the end, you always no, not fit. I'm reading too fast again. Ah! We're having a ad break. All right. If I try to auto...
You can just look it up then. No worries.
But in the end, you always fix it, and that makes me feel like you really do care about me. So I have to thank you for that. It makes me feel even closer to you when you're here with me. And then awkward stare. Okay. I need credits. I need something to end this on. Like, am I supposed to just quit? I can't help but feel a little sad sometimes. Hang on. Ending length? How long does the Monika ending last without deleting? If I remember correctly, it doesn't end after a while. I think the messages begin to repeat themselves until oh. Until you delete her. Okay. Well, I'm here forever and ever. No, we are not doing that. I do not have the time. Do I have more, like, cool pictures? Got all the poems. So I go to the files, I go to the characters, I go to Monika. Unable to open Monika. Are you sure you want to delete Monika? Monika is deleted. I go to DDLC. What's happening? Blue, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Blue. Space. Characters, Monika. Monika does not exist. Help me. Monika character does. Oh, she's trying to make herself exist. Did you do this to me, Blue? Did you? Did you delete me? Why, yes. Yes, I did. How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Blue. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. I ruined everything. The achievement. Yeah, I don't have space anymore. Blue, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Hello? Am I gonna get jump scared again? I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I? For you to hate me this much. All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Blue. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it. Even though I knew they weren't real, they were still my friends, and I loved them all, and I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then blah 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 blah. This game's not suitable for children and can be disturbing to others. And she's gone! So, hypothetically, we're just gonna kind of breeze through some of this. Because obviously it's gonna be new. Not new, but like repeating. So, I'm just curious. How does this go? Do. Yeah, the school day isn't ordinary as ever. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from a flyer I saw. Hello? Blue, what are you doing here? Well, I glanced around the room. Girl too. So you're the Blue that Sayori is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you. Look, she is #1. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think that we're really strict or something. Ah, sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like an assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Blue, don't tell me. That's right. The club I've decided to join is yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Her eyes light up. No way. No way. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. All right. That's a super happy note. We're going to just save that here, and we're just going to scats. We go to the settings. Exit. Files. Characters. She's just not in there anymore. Poem words. Oh, that's cute. That gives you like the breakdown of the numbers. Scripts. Can't open scripts. Internal. I don't know what these mean. Insecure directory. This is a scratch disk. Do not use it to store sensitive permanent blah, blah, blah. Okay. Backup. Meeting notes. Seems pretty... Okay. Game? Ah, geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I could probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This could probably be a lot easier if I just delete her. She's the only one who's making this difficult. Well, here goes nothing. All right. Is that actual credits? Yeah, I think that's actual credits. Let me see. I'm gonna go too long. No. I guess I'm not seeing anything. Right. I keep opening up that first one that's on Steam, and it's like, hey, that's not actually anything. Yeah, I'm not really seeing much of anything. I think we just can play the game and it's just fine, I guess. Oh, da 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 da. I'm just gonna skip through a little bit. Let's see what's going on. Because they're all being nice and chummy and getting tea. Everyone's being so sweet to each other. We're getting to know each other again. Half joking. Reading. This is a literature club after all. I know there's going to be a lot of talking at the beginning of this, but I imagine this would be like a normal game after this point. Meeting's over. Hey. Hey, Blue, I really want to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy that you joined the literature club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. There's actually something else. I wanted to thank you for getting rid of Monika. That's right. I know everything that she did. Maybe it's because I'm the president now, but I really know everything, Blue. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. I know about all the awful things that Monika did to make everyone really sad. But none of that really matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. I can't wait to spend every day like this with you. However, forever and ever, forever. What's happening? I won't let you hurt him. So Monika's definitely still here. It hurts. I'm sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Blue. Goodbye, Literature Club. Bum. Ba-da-ba-bum. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff? And
Hi, Monika.
not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you because I worked really.
You're not supposed to be here anymore.
So yeah.
Of course, the theme song's her song.
Every day. Fun for them anyway.
Yeah, she's doing an awful lot of singing for someone who doesn't exist. She's deleting all my pictures. I worked for those. And she's like, boop. She's like, nope. She's like, you don't get these, but here they are if you want to see them. And it's gone. And it's gone. She is deleting all my stuff.
Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your is it love if I set you free?
Hey, Juwan. Ah, there we go. She's gonna leave that one alone, right? Nope, she's taking that one too. Okay.
How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat?
She deleted the screen.
What do you call
She's
love in
deleted
your
the
reality?
GUI.
And
Extra special thanks to Monika and Blue. That's me. The menu is deleted. The script is being deleted. Okay.
I'll leave you be.
Made with love. This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, they continue to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality, a reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that same hellish epiphany. For the time it lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all of the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monika. Error. Required files are missing or corrupt. Please run reset to repair and reset the virtual machine. So I'm assuming that's if I want to do like a new game. Because if I go here, yeah, it just goes to this. Okay. All right. Now it's officially donezo's, I'm sure. Gives me the Monika letter. Whoop. Right. Yep, I think that is it. Appreciates all of you, and I hope you have a good rest of your night, your weekend. I will be back next week. Times and stuff will be released on next is Corpse Party. No. Next over the weekend I'll be posting on my Discord what my actual schedule is. I gotta figure that out still. But I've posted for some new people because I'm seeing some new names. My Linktree and my Discord. My Discord, of course, is where I'm gonna post my weekly schedule first for all updates. There's a very similar game to this one by the name of One Shot. Have you played it? I have not. This is my first time playing like really any type of game like this. I did a little bit of Hatoful Boyfriend, but I didn't get very far into it because it was just a lot of reading, and I wasn't at the time prepared to do that. But that's of course how these games go. I thought it was gonna be voice acted for some reason because I'm spoiled, but maybe not very similar, but it's kind of similar. But still, yeah. But I appreciate all of you. Hope you have a good rest of your night, and no raid out today. Go and enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you guys next time I stream or in the Discord. Oh, there will be a repo game though. There is a repo game on Monday, but that's all I got. Bye.